Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be telling the story, very quick story, the time that I flipped over my dirt bike and I almost fell off a cliff. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe. This is just a quickie. Keep in mind, this isn't a joke video, but it's just a short video. Expect like a quality PC video tomorrow. Alright, so here I am. So I've always wanted a dirt bike my whole life. And I finally get one. I mean, some may not classify it as completely real. It is a Chinese, like, little pit bike, but, I'm fine with anything, honestly, as long as it's gas-powered and it goes at least 25 miles an hour. So, there's nowhere really to ride it near where I live. I just sometimes ride it on my road, but I haven't ridden it in a couple months because the pole start's broken. So, someone tells me about a place to ride, and me and my dad go there, and it's perfect. It's in a woods, it's a trail with a few obstacles, but it's perfect. And it runs right along a creek. Alright, so right next to it is a soccer field, but no one was there, luckily, so no one could see. So what I do is I start it up in the soccer field, then I ride into the woods, ride over some roots and stuff. But then there's one section, and keep in mind, this is like, it's almost like a, to the left is just woods. To the right, it's a really steep, like, 20-foot cliff that leads right with, some roots and, like, little bushes at the bottom. And right next to that is, like, a creek. So I'm just riding, but then the path is, like, about the width of I don't know, maybe like a windowsill, but but then it gets really, really narrow at this section. Alright, and I rode over it the first time, no problem, most of the time. I just had this feeling that I would get in some sort of accident or, like, kind of injured on that section. It just freaked me out because it was so narrow. So anyways, I ride past that, and, like, fine the first time. Then I ride back through it again, perfect, the same route. But then I ride for the third time on that little loop I found, and this time, so right near the narrow section, I fell off my dirt bike. And it was like I took a big spill, or a little spill. It wasn't that bad. I just brushed my shoulders up. Then I got up, and this was a little poor judgment moment. So what I do was, I wasn't thinking straight. I go to the narrow section, and because it was I was just focused on how I fell, and I wasn't really, like, focused on where I was starting at my dirt bike. I put my knee on this chair, or the seat, or I tried starting the dirt bike, right? I tried starting it on the little narrow section, so I was standing on the narrow section. I started it up, and then there I go. I fall to the left. But luckily remember, this is a 15-foot cliff. But luckily where I fell, there were some tree branches to catch me. But what happened was, I wasn't thinking, and I fell. And I was just sitting there, like, with the dirt bike on top of me. Now, it's a little pit bike, so it's not that heavy, maybe like 40 pounds. It's very little. But it's on top of me, right? And the carburetor is hot. The muffler is very hot, and it's just leaning on my leg, and it hurts like hell. And then the dirt bike's just running right on top of me. And then I yell for my dad, and he comes to my rescue. But my leg was in an uncomfortable position, so I thought it was about to snap. But luckily, it didn't, and I made it out of there that day uninjured. yeah, so if it would be something like big, like a Honda or like a real deal dirt bike, I think I would have been like at least like a snapped leg or something, because the position I was in, it felt like my leg was like breaking by the second. Luckily, it didn't break, but it hurt pretty bad. It wasn't. It was pretty scary. Haven't ridden my dirt bike a lot since then, not because of the exact injury, or not injury, experience. It's just like, like I said, the pole starts broken, don't really have time to fix it. But, yeah, so that was the quickie of the time that I experienced a little dirt bike mishap. Now, this is, for some people, actually most people don't know this, because N on this channel decided to delete it because it was shitty quality, which I can understand, but this is actually, I'm retelling the story from a video that I made a while back, but it turned out to be really bad quality. I guess after this gameplay footage, I could put it in there, but, or I'll just upload it as a joke video. But if you guys enjoyed, please like, share, subscribe. This was W, signing off. See you guys.